Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lama shows, siyaphinda futhi sikhulume ngama celebrities kanye nama YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. You guys remember uThato RHOCT from Real Housewives of Cape Town? Ntando was on the first season of Real Housewives of Cape Town, and she's one of the housewives that caused the most stir, most drama. I don't know how much Ntando uses the F word, and at the reunion, it was all a disaster, and Ntando was in the mix, you guys. And one of the things that Ntando seemed to be dealing with in that season was the issue of alcohol abuse. The other cast members felt that she was possibly abusing alcohol. Okay, she had some sort of a problem when it comes to alcohol, and I did feel like in most scenes, you guys, she wasn't looking like she was sober. So I feel like maybe the cast members had something like a valid concern. But with reality TV shows, sometimes when they have picked you to be that person that is presented as a drunkard and as a crazy person, they will edit you that way. So we always have to think about that these people that are presented as drunkards sometimes on reality shows, they're not necessarily drunkards, but they just want us to see them as that. So I did give Thato a break just for that, you guys. But regardless of everything, she still was very crazy on the show. Okay, she gave the others a hard time. All right. Now, after the show had ended and they had done the reunion, her husband actually did an interview with Umbuyisela Vilakazi, who is the royaltiness here on YouTube. Okay, he's actually a friend of mine. So they did an interview where the husband was actually talking about how a lot of the things that were said about him on the show, because they did insinuates that he was abusive to Ntando and all of that. So he did an interview just to say, you guys, you don't even know half of it. He did say that he did not abuse Ntando. That wasn't true. He's actually the one and only person that has cared about Ntando, and Ntando has done a lot to him, and also how Ntando possibly is not taking a good care of his son. And after that, a story came out that Ntando was actually living the best life, I believe, in Joburg, and she had met a new man and she was having the time of her life. Okay, so we were waiting maybe next season of Real Housewives of Cape Town. Possibly she was going to get married or something to this new man that she had found, but it looks like it's not going that way, because they're saying that no, she has lost this man over booze, you guys. Now remember, the alcohol story was on the show, so obviously as we are watching the show, you're watching and you're saying she might be abusing alcohol, she might not, okay, because it's a show. Now this is happening outside of the show, and it's still being pointed out that she has a problem with alcohol abuse. So now I'm like, maybe this is a real issue for Thato, okay? Because even this man now has left, and they are reporting that it's because of how much she drinks, okay? So we're going to go through this article from Zimoja by Theo Nyaba, okay? It says, reality star loses a man over booze. Their relationship began like a clincher 80s movie, with dates and attending industry events together. They were like modern day Romeo and Juliet, playing dress up and looking good on the red carpet. But sadly, their fairy tale romance ended just before they could meet each other's family. Thato RHOCT of the Real Housewives of Cape Town and her bae have parted ways. The couple met last year in Durban, July, and quickly became the envy of town, serving people couple goals. Zimoja can now reveal that their short-lived romance has ended in tears. According to a source, Thato was sent packing back to the mother city by her new man, who could no longer handle her drinking. On the show, there were already growing concerns about Thato's drinking, but the winemaker quickly put everyone in their own space, in their own place, shutting down the perception that she is an alcoholic. Sadly, that reputation did not only cost her BFFs, but her man has backed off the relationship because of her drinking. According to Thato, her man wanted to stop making deals with males. Imagine, my industry is male dominated, Thato says, adding that the strings became bad when her man told her how to dress and not to return for season 2 of the reality show because she's just a loud mouth on TV. This is the same guy that made me through the show. Now, for me to quit because I want the ring, I want his ring, I won't change myself for anyone. All of a sudden, I am a loud mouth. Cape Town is an oasis of calm, unlike the chaotic Josie, and Ntando has confirmed that she is now back in Cape Town to pick up the pieces of her life. I needed to get out of that toxic place for now. I am happy in Cape Town, rethinking my life. I have been in an abusive relationship. I know the signs. They start by telling you what to do. Next, they beat you up, she concluded. Okay, so you guys, Thato's defense here obviously clearly she says Guti, you know, she feels like it wasn't a healthy relationship that she was in. She was being told what to do, she was being told how to dress, she was being told how to behave, she was being told who to work with, and being told that she is a loud mouth. Okay, and those are valid concerns. Obviously, you guys, if somebody's gonna say you have to, in order to be with me, you have to change this and this and that, and the things that they are trying to ask you to do are the things that will change who you are, that means that that person doesn't really love you. They love the idea of you, honestly, you guys. So she is not, in her defense, she's not mentioning anything that has to do with alcohol, and but on the other side, the guy is saying that it's because of alcohol. He just couldn't cope with her drinking so much. So you guys, I mean, if this is the type of relationship that she was in, as she is explaining, you guys, it's a good thing that she's out of the relationship. She does mention that she knows how to see if a relationship is going to become abusive, okay, but she doesn't say that that relationship was abusive. So if you can see the signs, if you can pick up the red flags and walk out of the relationship before it gets ugly, why not do it? So it doesn't look like it was a good mix, you guys. Whether they are telling the truth here or not, it doesn't look like they were good for each other. So it's a good thing that she's out of that relationship, but I do hope that she pays attention to this issue that keeps coming up about alcohol and alcohol abuse. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about Thato and her getting out of this new relationship. Does this mean that her ex-husband now was right about the issues that he pointed out, to say that Thato is the one with the problem, not him? Is this an indication, or is this a sign that he was right or not? Anyway, tell me about it in the comment section. Also, like the video before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando kakhulu.